Wicked Zoom live on this chopper.
Yes, sir. Zoom, YouTube live on the
YouTube live on this. அனைவருக்கும் அன்பான வணக்கங்கள். Good evening, my dear students.
Good evening, sir.
Today's program is how to prepare law paper, strategy for approaching law, CA intermediate for coming September 2025 examination. Each and every topic, what are all the segments you have to cover, and overall to score more marks, how you have to do the presentation, all those tips and all when you deliver by Professor Naveen Kumar sir. Welcome, Mr. Naveen.
Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir.
Over to you.
Thank you, sir. Welcoming all. This is Naveen from Premier Academy. Okay. So, if you see, I want to make this session as a more, practical way. How ICA is first setting the paper, and I want you to realize how we are preparing for the exam. Okay. So let's take just one section. This, I think since your exam is coming in September, you're all familiar with your syllabus, everything. What is the applicable limit for CSR, guys? Any one of you? What is the applicable limit for CSR? I am not taking class or anything. I just want you to understand how ICA is setting the question paper. And I'm ready to show you certain previous exam question paper also, so that you could realize this is how we should prepare for exam. So first, how we should prepare and what we should do. Okay, then comes your presentation. These three are the key factor to score very good marks in law. Okay, someone has texted me in the Zoom. So, yeah, Del and Aditya, both of them, they have said net worth 1,000 crores to 500. Okay.
Net worth 500, sir. Turnover 1,000 crore and net profit 5 crore.
Super, very good. So how we prepare, whenever we see the two law theoretical subject, last minute, how we used to rush, and we'll be like, we'll be studying section 135 CSR, net profit, if it exceeds 5 crore, then we have to CSR, then or net worth 500 or more, turnover 1,000 crores or more. Like that, we will be studying. This is one question. Okay. Second question, internal audit. Can anyone tell what is the applicable limit for internal audit? We will study only, sir, listed company, no limit, sir. Unlisted company, turnover 200 crores or more, sir. And outstanding loan, 100 crores or more, sir. Paid up share capital, 50 crores or more, sir. Outstanding deposit, 25 crores or more, sir. Sir, in case of private company, 200 crores or more, 100 crores or more. Like this, we will be studying. But you know what ICA does? Even for CSR, I am telling, and even for this thing, internal audit, I am telling, CSR, they will give you two profits. You will be studying net profit, net profit, net profit. Before tax or after tax?
After tax.
After tax. One question is there. Most of the student will be telling after tax. No, it is before tax. It is before tax. Like this, it will be there. You will be studying CSR. But how are you studying? Profit. Then you should study the definition given by ICAI in study material. For that, you should not read only the applicable limit. You should read the entire section once. Then only you will be having a clarity. What is the definition of net profit? Net profit will not include two things. Okay. Then you come out of the exam, you realize, okay, So just to avoid all those things, in our study material also they will be given like that. But they have given, definition of net worth, definition of turnover, definition of net profit with respect to CSR, how we should compute net profit with respect to CSR. All those things they have given. And there ஒரு படம் வரும், I think actor Surya movie, Iron. In that villain will be telling to actor Prabhu, Latala vechan anachya das, Natala vechan. I say will keep twist like that only, pa. Okay, you will be thorough with the provisions of internal auditor. Then they will give one option. This is as on date of balance sheet. They will be giving you all those items. And another column, they will be giving you the data as per provisional basis. And students will be like, which one I have to take? As on balance sheet date I have to take, or as on
Latest audited financial
audited financial you should take. Very good. And one more question they have asked. So one more question means outstanding borrowings is there, no? At the year end, it is 95 crores. At the year end, it is 95 crores.
At any point during the year.
Very good. Perfect. This is how we should study. How that definition goes, outstanding loans or borrowing from bank or any public financial institution exceeding 100 crores or more. 100 crores, you will remember. The next line, the very next line, it is any time during the year. What the provision is telling, pa? Any time during the year. Then you will be wondering. Then what you do at the year end, 95 crores, 100 crores, internal auditor not applicable. Don't study only the limit. Okay, line by line padinga, then only you will know. Okay, so if you have studied it line by line, it would be very easy for you. Many of the students would be like, sir, 95 crores, sir, year end. So internal audit not applicable, sir. No, not like that. Okay, what provision is telling? Anytime during the year. So, and net worth also, they don't give you easily net worth like that. If you want, I can show you one question paper also. Just a second. I will screen it so that I could. I see a question paper. I think I cannot screen. Oh, yeah, I'm able to screen. Are you able to see my ICA website, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, okay.
So if you see here, one question will be that question will be going. This is that question, ma. So this is the question. If you see, what they are telling, they are giving authorized capital. Authorized, the company Herbal Wellness Product has registered in April 2018 with authorized share capital. All those things they will give. Authorized share capital is not relevant for us. Okay, we need, what is the definition? Paid up share capital. So we have to consider only the 200 crores. Then net worth, they have given this thing. Okay, you should know what all things I should add in net worth. For that, definition is there. Studying only the limit, memorizing only the limits, net profit 5 crores or more, net worth 500 crores or more, turnover 1000 crores or more, does not help you. Questions are framed like this, ma. If you see the question itself, you will be like, seriously, it goes to almost 1 page, 1.5 pages this is going. Sorry, 2 pages it's going, 2.5 pages it's going. Question itself, 6 mark question. But very, very, very easy question. If you have read CSR once, no, this question is nothing. Turnover 700 crores, not exceeding. Paid up share capital 200. That they have paid up share capital they have given, and something they have given here in this tabular column. Then profit data not given. So you have to check only turnover and net worth. What people will do, net worth calculation or urgent 200, yes sir, resource varum, securities premium varum, credit of profit and loss account, so it will come. And reserve created revaluation, it will not come. Miscellaneous expenditure, write off I have to minus. All those things you will do. You will forget to add paid up share capital. Above they have given 200 crores. So you will forget to add that. So all these things are there, ma. So reading only the provision, remembering only the limits will not help you to score very good marks in law. So you should read, these are all the traps. So you should read the net profit definition thoroughly. You should read the net worth definition thoroughly. Net profit 5 crores or more, and the net profit and the definition net profit as per CSR, it excludes two things: overseas profit, and another one, dividend received from a company already registered under section 135. These two things it is net profit we should exclude. இதெல்லாம் எப்படி சார்? அங்க நெட் ப்ராஃபிட் டெஃபினிஷன் கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க, அதை நம்ம படிக்கணும். ஓகே, இதெல்லாம் நெட் ப்ராஃபிட்ல வரக்கூடாது அப்படின்ட்டு. தென் நெட்வொர்த்ல என்னென்ன வரும்? தென் அகெயின் டர்ன் ஓவர், வாட் ஆர் ஆல் இன்க்ளூடட்? எக்ஸ்போர்ட் டர்ன் ஓவர் ஆர் டொமஸ்டிக் டர்ன் ஓவர், வாட் ஐ ஹவ் டு டேக்? ஆல் திஸ் திங்ஸ் யூ ஹவ் டு see ma. And அதே மாதிரி இன்டர்னல் ஆடிட் படிக்கும் போது எனி டைம் டியூரிங் த இயர், all these things you have to be very careful. And I am one last question, then I will be telling you on small things na lala. It makes a very big difference. You know the provision thoroughly. Everyone know the small company definition, right? What is the turnover limit for small company? Turnover shall not exceed 40 crores and paid up share capital shall not exceed 4 crores. So these are the turnover limit. Okay, so I want to ask you one small question quickly. Okay, so Premier Limited paid up share capital is 3 crores and the turnover is 10 crores. It is a small company or not?
Not a small company.
Why not a small company?
So turnover?
Paid up share capital 3 crores ma, turnover also 10 crores ma. What is the limit? Paid up share capital shall not exceed 4 crore and apana, it is both the criteria should satisfy. Turnover shall not exceed 40 crores. Correct? So turnover on the 10 crores da vachukongla. Appa idu small company ah illaya? Yes guys, tell me. Sir, what I said, sir? I said Premier Limited. What I said? Premier Limited. I said, if I am telling Premier Limited, then it is a public company. So, then what you will be like? ஒரு வடிவேல் காமெடி வருமே, சரி இவ்வளவு பண்ணி மண்டமால இருந்த கொண்டைய மறந்துட்டேனே பாஸ். It happens like this. So whenever you are reading the question, you have to read it twice. தரோவா படிக்கணும். படிக்கும் போதே ஓகே இந்த கம்பெனி அப்படியே கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர்ல எதுவும் எழுதக்கூடாது, பட் சும்மா அப்படியே உங்க கண்ணுக்கு மட்டும் தெரியுமா பென்சில்ல அப்படியே ஓகே இது பப்ளிக் கம்பெனி அப்படின்னு எடுத்துட்டா நம்ம அந்த ப்ரொவிஷனை எழுதிட்டு டர்ன் ஓவர் லிமிட்டே பார்க்க தேவையில்ல. அது வித்தின் த லிமிட், நத்திங். வி கேன் டெல் சார் பப்ளிக் கம்பெனி ஜஸ்ட் கேன் நாட் ஃபாலோ அண்டர் த டெஃபினிஷன் ஆஃப் ஸ்மால் கம்பெனி. ஸோ ரீட் பண்ணும் போதே ஓகே இது பிரைவேட்டா பப்ளிக்கா. அதே மாதிரி சப்சிடரி, இவனோட ஹோல்டிங் யாரு, அவன் பப்ளிக்கா, அப்போ இவனுக்கும் ஸ்மால் கம்பெனி வராது. ஸோ லைக் தட் அண்ட் ஆல் வி ஷுட் ஸ்டடி. அதுவும் பப்ளிக் கம்பெனி, இது ஸ்மால் கம்பெனி டெஃபினிஷன் போது அந்த அண்ட்ன்ற ஒரு வார்த்தை ரெண்டு கிரைட்டீரியாமே சாட்டிஸ்ஃபை ஆகணும். These are the small things. Like this only they will hit you in the exam. Nothing else. You all know the limit. Small company, wherever you are studying, you know, they would have kept enough test on, especially on this limit based. But what you have to do, you have to practice more questions like this. Sir, where to practice more questions? If you are, I will classify into two categories. First thing, those who are going to appear September attempt for the very first time, you should be very, very, very cautious with all those things. Those who have already written, sir, again I am writing, sir. Okay? CA is two things. One, chartered accountant. Another, come again. Okay? So again, you are writing. No problem. You have to be more cautious. Okay? You should not repeat the same mistake again. You should not repeat the same mistake again. So what we have to do, sir? Sir, we have to practice more session, practice more questions. Sir, where do we need to practice more questions, sir? So it is so many things are available right now. Okay, previous year question papers, enough. RTP questions, MTP questions, all together. You can get it in the website of the institute itself. Okay, so just practice, study one chapter. And okay, for example, today you are studying section, the dividend chapter you are studying. Okay, fine. You have a folder, download everything in one night and keep it in the folder. Law previous year questions, law previous 5 attempt RTP, last 2 attempt MTP, all those data you have it in the folder. Once you complete 2 chapter, 3 chapter, you study and complete that. As soon as you have completed that, what you do? You take the question paper and see, read the question. I'm not asking you to write because theory paper. You actually writing practice is needed, but still you are in the last lab you are. Okay, so at this point of time, you should practice in mind. You have to recollect. Okay, question read pandra. In the small company, I learn in the small company. So in the like this question, the question what I am screening right now and all. Okay, you have to just have an A4 sheet, do all the calculations, tuck in calculator. Okay, net worth on the 5-10 crores வருது. அப்போ net worth வந்து 500 crores மேல போகுது. அப்போ இந்த கம்பெனி வந்து CSR activity conduct பண்ணணும். Minimum contribution 2%. They have to calculate. And one more question I am going to ask you. What is the minimum contribution for CSR? What is the minimum contribution towards CSR, ma, companies?
50 lakh.
No, ma, 2% of average net profit of 3 financial year. Right, no, that one only, no. I'm going to ask you, I have incorporated just 2 years ago. What provision is telling? 2% of average net profit of 3 preceding financial year. Now incorporate பண்ணியே 2 வருஷம் தான். அது அப்ப நான் என்ன பண்ணுவேன்?
2 years average.
2 years I will be taking. If it is loss, what I will do? In between 1 year, loss is there. Minus simple. You have to use. Okay. So law பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் இந்த மாதிரி சின்ன mistakes that cost you 5 marks, 6 marks. Sir, but answer wrong. Can I get step mark? Sir, what is this, sir? Accounts is far better, sir. FM is far better, sir. Costing is far better, sir. Even our final answer is wrong. For calculating prime cost, we are getting 2 mark. No? For calculating gross profit, we are getting 2 mark. Even our weighted average cost of capital is wrong by determining only KD. You know, sometimes debentures very easy. 10% will be there. You have to just put 10% into 1 minus tax. For that KD calculation, you will get a 1.5 mark. Then law alone, what, sir? If it is final answer wrong, theory paper, how we can score, sir? Now comes the presentation part. Okay. So how to do presentation, I will teach you. Right. I think you all can see my OneNote.
Yes, sir.
Is it visible? What am I writing?
Yeah, it's visible, sir.
Yes. So how to get more marks in law? Then I will tell which are the A category chapter and which are the B category chapter. Okay. So whenever law is there, no, we have to classify presentation. Now I'm going to speak about the presentation. Law presentation. Okay. So first thing, I'm going to segregate this into 3 parts. 1. First, you have to write the provision. Second, you have to write the given case or analysis. Anything you can write in the given case. Third part should be your conclusion. Okay, wow. So if they are asking small company and the mark weightage is 2 mark, don't keep writing like this. You have to write the provision in the given case and then conclusion. For the 2 mark, entire time will be gone. Time management. அதாவது 2 மார்க்குக்கு இவ்வளவு எழுதுறது வர்த்தா அப்படின்னு யோசிக்கணும். So provision எழுதிட்டு டைரக்டா given caseல you can give the conclusion. In the given case, this turnover limit has not exceeded, paid up share capital not exceeded. Therefore, it is a small company. அப்படின்ட்டு எழுதிடலாம். So first, your final answer is wrong. Law evaluator, why he is asking you to present like this? Even your interpretation might go wrong. If your interpretation goes wrong, your conclusion goes wrong. இவனுக்கு முதல்ல சட்டம் தெரியுதா இல்லையா பாஸ்? Whether he knows the law or not. That is the first question. So if your provision itself, it is perfect, evaluator will have an impression, dude, this guy knows the provision. Then Here comes your application skill, your interpretation skills in the given case and conclusion. Okay, this guy knows the law, this guy knows the provision, but his interpretation skill and his conclusion went wrong. Fine, he knows the law. So for that, they will give you step mark. For that, they will give you step mark. Law, all the chapter, uniform step. Provision, in the given case, conclusion. Sir, you are telling us to write this provision. Yes, sir. What I have to do, sir? Sir, what I have to do, sir? Do I need to quote section number, sir? No need. Do I need to quote section number, sir? No, sir. Uniform dialogue. தங்களுக்கு தெரியாத சட்டம் ஒன்றும் இல்லை ஆகையால் வட்ட செயலாளர் வண்டுமுருகன் dialogue தான் we have to use. What we have to use? As per the provisions of Companies Act 2013, as per provisions of General Classes Act, as per provisions of LLP Act, as per provisions of FEMA Act, as per provisions of GST Act, as per provisions of Income Tax Act. Same. We have to use it. Sir, yes, sir, section எழுத வேணா சொல்றீங்க. I'm very sure, sir. I'm very பக்கா, sir. ஏதோ ஞாபகத்துல செக்ஷன் நம்பரை மட்டும் தப்பா போட்டுறீங்க. Say for example, this thing and all, is there no audit and auditors, eligibility, qualification, disqualification. அதுல ஒரு disqualification, section 141, subsection 3, class D, subclass A, B, C, 3 things are there like this and all, it is there. If you write this by mistake somewhere, some urgency, you tend to commit mistake. ஆனா provision பக்காவா எழுதிருப்ப, பக்காவா provision எழுதிருப்ப, ஒரு இஸ்ஸுவா சொடாம you have done. Okay, so and this appointment of first auditor, okay, so 139 subsection 7, so appointment of first auditor of government company section is this only. ஏதோ ஞாபகத்துல நீ என்ன பண்ணிடுற 139 subsection 6 ன்னு எழுதிடுற. ஆனா 7 ஓட ப்ரொவிஷனை தான் எழுதியிருக்க. 139 subsection 7 ஓட ப்ரொவிஷனை தான் எழுதியிருக்க. Evaluate, if you know, if it, then it becomes the not guaranteed either, it depends upon the luck. Evaluator பார்க்கும்போதே என்ன சஜஸ்டட் ஆன்சர்ல 139.7 ஆரம்பிக்குது, இந்த பையன் 139.6, ஸ்டார்டிங்கே தப்பு, ப்ரொவிஷனே தரல, போ 0. ஈவன் கேஸ்லாம் அதுக்கு படிக்கணும், சட்டமே தரல, இதுக்கு ஒரு கிரேஸ் மார்க் கூட கிடையாது, முடிஞ்சு. Then it will be like, அவ்வளவுதான் சார், நம்மள முடிச்சு விட்டாங்க சார். Okay, so that's why I'm telling you, even though you know a writing section and all, not அப்படியே சும்மா just to impress him and you are like, yeah, I know law அப்படின்ட்டு, even though you are pretty sure, எதுக்குப்பா, எது இல்லை சார், நான் அவ்வளோ தெளிவு சார், இந்த இடத்துலலாம் நான் மிஸ்டேக் பண்ண மாட்டேன் சார், then you write. If you are that pretty sure, you write. If not, நம்ம யார் வம்பு தும்புக்கு போறது இல்லை, எதுக்கு, you just write what as per the provisions of Companies Act 2013. முடிஞ்சு. Okay sir, பக்கா சார். இப்போ provision பத்தி சொல்லிட்டீங்க சார். Then next what I have to do sir? How I should write sir provision? Do I need to write it in அப்படியே paragraph மாதிரி கச்சா முச்சான்? தியரி பேப்பர்மா, in everyone handwriting, you know, 100 marks முடிக்கணும் 3 hours-ல. That is the only agenda. So our handwriting will be like, I don't want to comment on that. Okay, so how you need to know? See, someone evaluating your paper is also a human being. Okay, your papers are evaluated physically or scanned copy only evaluated, ma?
Scanned copies.
How many of you here you can study from PDF from morning to evening? How it feels? PDF படிக்கிறதுக்கு print out போட்டுறலாம்னு இருக்கும்ல?
Yes sir.
Then how it feels for the evaluator to, you know, evaluate in the scanned copy using this in front of the this screen? How it feels for him in front of the monitor or whatever? Feels irritated, right? Then how your presentation should be? Your presentation should tell the invigilator, boss, don't worry boss, I know it's very difficult for you to evaluate that too in front of the digital manner you are evaluating. I know the frustration, even we cannot study e-notes, PDF, everything for continuous period of time. We feel irritated in that you have your clients, you have your personals, how much burden you will be having. I have made your work very simple, boss. I have made your work very simple, boss. Point போட்டு எழுது. first, second. Okay. இப்போ இந்த ஒரு paid up share small company definition na, small company means a company whose paid up share capital. So everything I'm writing just whose paid up share capital shall not exceed 4 crores. Again, I will do, I will take my pencil and I will just underline this. And then I'll use what? And, not in pencil, in the same color. Okay. And I will use and. Because that criteria is there, no? Turnover. I'm using shortcut here. Okay. Don't use it in exam. Shall not exceed 40 crores. Nothing in the provision shall apply if it is a public company, if it is a subsidiary company, holding company, if it is a company governed under special act, if it is company section 8 companies, இவங்களுக்குலாம் small company not applicable. இது எல்லாத்தையும் அப்படியே next points எழுதுறேன். எவாலுவேட் பண்றவனுக்கு பார்க்கும்போதே அவன் ஐ கான்டாக்ட் paid up share capital ஹைலைட் பண்ணணும். ஓகேவா? அதை மறந்துட்டு paid up share capital 4 crores shall not exceed, அது வந்து 4 crores. turnover shall not exceed 40 crore and அதுக்கு ஒன்று. அப்புறம் shall not apply to whom? Public company, small company, public company, holding company, subsidiary company, section 8 companies governed under special act. அப்படியே evaluator பார்க்கும்போதே full focus, you are bringing in the entire attention to the core part. இதான் பல்ஸ். இந்த ஸ்மால் கம்பெனி டெஃபினிஷனுக்கு அந்த ப்ரொவிஷனுக்கு இதுதான் பல்ஸ். you are bringing the entire focus of the evaluator here and you will read that okay, this boy or girl, she knows the provision. Okay, now let me look into her interpretation skill. இந்த ரொம்ப வளவலான்னு எழுதக்கூடாது interpretation. ரொம்ப அதே மாதிரி சிம்பிளிஃபைடா இந்த given case பாயிண்ட் போட்டு இவங்களோட turnover 50 crores இருக்கு, which is exceeding the specified limit. Conclusion, therefore it is not a small company. அந்த மாதிரி இந்த டைரக்டர் வந்து அப்பாயிண்ட் பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்றான். ஆனா ப்ரொவிஷன் படி அப்பாயிண்ட் பண்ணோம்னா the proposal done by the director is wrong, the intention of the director is wrong, the advice given by the director is wrong அப்படின்ற மாதிரி கன்க்ளூஷன்ல எழுதணும். புரிஞ்சுதாமா பிரசன்டேஷன் பார்ட்?
எஸ் சார்.
ஓகே. ஸோ ப்ரொவிஷன்ல தான் பாஸ் இருக்கு. நீ ப்ரொவிஷன் எழுதுறதான். see law exam why they want to conduct, whether you know the law or not. இங்க வந்து ஆன்சர் கரெக்ட் தப்புன்றது இன்டர்பிரிட்டேஷன் ஸ்கில். லா தெரியுதா தெரியலையான்றது இந்த 3 செக்மெண்ட்ல அது எந்த செக்மெண்ட்ல இட் லைஸ்மா? in provision segment, in the given case segment, or conclusion segment? In which segment it is evaluator knows that you know law? Provisions. So there you have to write very neatly. In the given case ஒன்னோட இங்கிலீஷ் தான், ஒன்னோட இன்டர்பிரிட்டேஷன் தான், பட் லா இதுதான் அப்படின்ற கோர் வந்து எங்க இருக்காது? ப்ரொவிஷன்ல இட் லைஸ். ப்ரொவிஷன்ல இட் லைஸ். ஓகே சார், வெரி லாஸ்ட் மூமெண்ட் சார், நவ் ஒன்லி ஐ எம் ப்ரிப்பேரிங் சார், யூ நோ சார். நம்ம வந்து ரிசல்ட் வருது சார், மே அட்டெம்ப்ட் ரிசல்ட் வருது. ரிசல்ட் பார்த்தோன்னே ஒரு 2 days we will be in a very motivation, we will become Rolex and we will be like tomorrow day 1 I am starting from the scratch. You will put new books, you will clean your table, study table, you will buy sticky notes, you will buy color pen, everything. Okay, 2 days 3 days dilution. Okay, because it is not from the it is not consistency force, it is the failure that is the frustration. So வீட்ல ஒரு 2 நாள் அப்படியே சும்மா புக் வச்சுட்டா உட்காருவோம். some people will be like so it is just for the 2 days. That fire should be consistent pa. That fire should be consistent pa. If everybody is consistent, you know, in CA, if you are one thing, it can overcome any failure is consistency. Not only in CA, any business you do, any subject you study, whatever field you be, consistency is a guaranteed success according to me. If you are consistent, your success is guaranteed. Okay, so many people, if everybody is consistent, everybody would clear. Yes or no? So we lack certain thing, or we do consistently but not the right work we do consistently. You will travel consistently but in the wrong direction. That also matters. Okay sir, A category chapter, B category chapter, C category chapter. In the chapter alone, see, so many things are available right now. Okay, whether it is what to say, your scanner, or any academy you are studying, even Premier, we give that question banks and or something in Instagram, everywhere you can see this previous year question paper compilation, past attempt question paper compilation, all those things are available. Okay, if you go to Telegram or any YouTube channel, anywhere, you can find the source. Finding the source is not a big deal. Okay, or any paid version is also there. You can just get that. Okay, if you are lazy to download all the previous year question paper, RTP question paper, and MTP question paper, if you, after analyzing all previous year question paper, I'm just telling this. How many chapters we are having in corporate law? How many chapters we are having in corporate law? No? Corporate law and other law together. Totally how many chapters we are having?
Totally 15 chapters.
Totally 15 chapters we are having. So first I want to separate the segment as part A, part B. Part B will discuss about other laws. Part A, let's discuss about corporate law. So I want to classify the following chapters as A category chapter. If you don't have time to do this for all the 15 chapters, at least do for A category chapters. Okay. So not part A, part B, I'm going to classify it as A, B, C category. Okay. Well, if you don't have time to do what I will tell what you have to do this for this A category chapter. If you don't have time for the entire chapter, at least do for A category chapter, bare minimum. This will help you to get assured pass mark. This will help you to get assured pass mark in law. So first A category chapter, I want to classify it as what for? AOC. What is AOC? Accounts of companies. Chapter number 9.
9.
Second, being a CA student, this chapter is very important for us. Okay? Audit and auditors. Next, sir, articleship. Your first year articleship, you will be doing this only. ROC compliance will be there. Company incorporation will be there. So I will tell incorporation and preliminaries. Incorporation and preliminaries. These chapters, this is chapter 1 and 2, I guess. Chapter 1 and 2. Chapter 1 and 2. Then, next what, sir? Very, very important, sir. Management and administration chapter. Chapter number 7. No, not for them. Live it's going on. Beautiful. Then it is management and administration, it's over. Then it is, we are having this chapter, dividend chapter. Then we are having dividend chapter. Chapter number 8. Okay. Then other law, FEMA is very, very important. FEMA. Other law, top class chapter is FEMA chapter. This chapter is enough, sir. Sir, this chapter, if you thorough na what, sir? First priority, you should do what? Institute study material coverage, which means provision coverage first. Mandatory. Okay? Yes, sir. Second, mandatorily you have to do previous year question paper. Previous year question paper. Especially law and all, no, after July 21 attempt, 2021 attempt, law, it is super duper questions. All those questions are super duper. Okay? Right. In that, this indemnity, all those things, other law and all will be there. Just ignore that. You take Companies Act alone. See, July 21 till this May 24. What was the last attempt? November 23. Here, only company accounts you focus. After May 24 attempt, you focus on, after May 24 to what is the recent attempt it went? May 25, right? Till that attempt, you focus on other law. Other law, you will be having this indemnity, you will be having this negotiable instrument, all those things are there. Other law, May 24 paper to May 25. Company law, July 21 present paper varicum, like May 25 varicum. Okay, so even this and continue till May 25 also. Just look at the questions. Don't write also. You know, சும்மா ரீட் பண்ணி இது பண்ணலாம் பண்ணக்கூடாது, ப்ரொவிஷன் என்ன சொல்றாங்க அதை மட்டும் அப்ளை பண்ணு, நத்திங் எல்ஸ். அண்ட் யுவர் கரண்ட் அட்டெம்ப்ட் ஆர்டிபி பாஸ் and your current year RTP. Enough. I'm not telling you to write. Because seriously, I'm not telling you to write this much. That's all. You will get 60 in exam law. All other subject and all, it will be very difficult for you. And don't do like that. See, all the subject we have to score mark. Okay, va? So, these are the A category chapter. Sir, B category chapter, sir. Actually, this one is also easy. I can add General Classes Act also. So, 7th one, General Classes Act also, we can add. Sir, you are telling share capital, those things and all, I will tell. What are the B category chapter? I can tell it as foreign company. Foreign company. Then, I can tell B category chapter, interpretation. Interpretation. Then share capital and debenture. Sir, what's sir share capital and debenture? Yes, sir. And deposits. Easy, sir. Deposits chapter. Okay, then I will tell which one.
Charges.
Easy chapters. Okay, if I put it in A, no, it is easy. If I put it in A, no, you will be like, appada, இவர் என்ன A கேட்டகரியிலே இவ்வளவு சொல்றாரு. டெபாசிட் சார்ஜ் எல்லாம் ஒரு சாப்டரே கிடையாது. ரெண்டுமே ஒரு 3 ஹார்ஸ்ல முடிச்சிடலாம். 2 சாப்டர் சேர்த்து ஒரு 3 ஹார்ஸ்ல முடிச்சிடலாம். அவ்வளவு குட்டி சாப்டர்ஸ். ஷேர் கேபிட்டல் அண்ட் டிபென்ச்சர் உன்னால ஃபுல்லா படிக்க முடியலன்னா அட்லீஸ்ட் ஸ்டடி ஒன்லி தி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் செக்ஷன்ஸ். ஸ்வெட் ஈக்விட்டி ஷேர் எப்போ கொடுக்கலாம், ப்ரீமியம்ல எப்போ கொடுக்கலாம், எப்போ இந்த ரிசர்வ் சிஆர்ஆர் எப்போ யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம், பைபேக் ப்ரொவிஷன்ஸ், டிபென்ச்சர் ப்ரொவிஷன்ஸ். Some important sections are there in share capital and debentures. If you are not able to study the entire chapter, at least study only the important sections. When I should issue sweat equity share, when shares can be issued at premium, when I can bonus issue provisions, I can even name that. Okay, so I will write it quickly for your reference. Bonus issue provisions nalla padichukonga. Right issue provisions நல்லா படிச்சுக்கோங்க. இதெல்லாம் ஒமிட்டே பண்ணக்கூடாது ஷேர் கேபிட்டல் அண்ட் டிபென்ச்சர்ல. அப்போ பேலன்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஒமிட் பண்ணிடலாமா சார்? ஓகே, புட் இட் இன் காட்ஸ் கிரேஸ் அண்ட் யூ டூ. ஓகே, நோ ப்ராப்ளம். வாட் ஹேப்பன்ஸ்? ஸோ போனஸ் இஷ்யூ, ரைட்ஸ் இஷ்யூ, அண்ட் தென் பைபேக் ப்ரொவிஷன். தென் யூ டூ பைபேக் ப்ரொவிஷன். தென் premium, when shares could be issued on premium. Then sweat equity share. Then sweat equity share. And then it's, of course, it is about debentures. Exclusive debenture patti. Epo redemption of preference shares. Debenture kulliye redemption of debentures will fall. Anyhow, if you have studied in foundation, it will be easy for you. Okay? So these are top-notch provisions, not to be omitted. Okay? Prohibition sections, prohibition for buyback, all those are key sections in share capital and debenture. Deposit charge, you have to study everything because it is very, 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 very easy chapter. Okay, va? Right. Then C category, I will classify prospectus. Okay. Even to take class, I feel bored to take for prospectus. So prospectus. Ana prospectus la one mandatory sama important padikona private placement. Private placement. Then that percentage restriction for shares and debentures will be there. That underwriter commission provisions. Okay, va? So shares on the 5% or maximum, whatever authorized mentioned in AOA or 5%, whichever is lower. Debenture ku enna pannalam, mentioned in AOA or 2.5%. அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும் அந்த ஒரு கமிஷன் பர்சன்டேஜ். ஸோ இதெல்லாம் இட் இஸ் வாட் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் ஃப்ரம் ப்ராஸ்பெக்டிவ். அப்படியே விட்டுட்டு போயிடக்கூடாது. சி கேட்டகரினா டைம் இல்லைன்னா பேர் மினிமம் பண்ண வேண்டியது இது எல்லாமே. இஃப் யூ நாட் ஹவ் சஃபிஷியன்ட் டைம், யூ ஹவ் டு டூ இட் இன் அ பேர் மினிமம் வே. ஸோ தட் இஸ் ப்ராஸ்பெக்டஸ். அண்ட் தென் 14th and 15th, what else it can come? Actually, it should be only 14 because I clubbed 2 chapter here. Yes or no? Right. What is the left out chapter, ma? It is
limited liability partnership.
LLP. Okay, va? Sir, what's our LLP you are putting in C category? Boss, all of you have studied foundation and you have came. ஃபவுண்டேஷன்ல இருக்கிறது அப்படியே control C, control V. Only few more part you are going to study. Yes or no? That too, LLP I am telling, do not, and what is, that farm name and all will be there in that LLP. Study those sections thoroughly. And reverse la irundhu vaanga. Section 30 la irundhu abbe reverse la vaanga. When you are studying for LLP, inter-perspective, study from the reverse. From whatever you have studied from the beginning, around on 15 to 16 sections, what you studied in foundation is there again, repeated, control C, control V. What I tell, you have already studied that in foundation, right? Okay, sir. So again, நீ அதை போய் படிக்கிறது அது உனக்கு ஒரு ரீகேப் தான். So I suggest you go from the reverse. Go from the reverse section. LLB படிக்கும்போது ரிவர்ஸ்ல இருந்து ஒரு 15 செக்ஷன் படிச்சனா தென் ஒரு ஃபவுண்டேஷன் படிச்ச பார்ட் உனக்கு வந்து ஓகேப்பா இதெல்லாம் பேசிக்ஸ் தானே. ஸோ எல்எல்பியில் இனிஷியலாக என்ன கேட்பாங்க, அந்த டிசிக்னேட்டட் பார்ட்னர் அவங்களோட ரெசிடென்ஷியல் ஸ்டேட்டஸ் என்ன, ஹூ இஸ் ரெஸ்பான்சிபிள் ஃபார் ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் ஆஃப் லீகல் கம்ப்ளைன்ஸ், ஹூ கேன் பி டிசிக்னேட்டட் பார்ட்னர், ஆல் தோஸ் திங்ஸ், இது எல்லாமே இட் இஸ் தேர் இன் ஃபவுண்டேஷன். But apart from that, what is advanced, you just give that priority. So LLB, study from reverse. Study from reverse. Reverse-ல இருந்து sections போ. ஏன்னா அதுதான் உனக்கு வந்து கொஞ்சம் வந்து inter point of view-ல இருக்கும், ஃபவுண்டேஷன்ல இருக்காது. Then what you do, you come in front and you study for inter perspective. You study for inter perspective. Okay, so these are the A category, B category chapter. B category chapter க்கு நீ வந்து previous year question பார்க்கும் போறியோ இல்லையோ, you bare minimum study the provisions. அதே மாதிரி deposits chapterல ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டண்டா சொல்ல வேண்டிய ஒரு விஷயம், deposits chapter you have to be thorough with that. RBI I've classified around on 14 to 15 items, they are not considered as deposits. So getting loan and getting loan from foreign government, foreign bank is not a deposit. Okay, money received from chit fund, all those things, not a deposit. Okay, items not considered as deposits as per RBI. அதுல இருந்து கேஸ் ஸ்டடி கொஸ்டின் வரும். ஒரு கேஸ் ஸ்டடி கொஸ்டின் வந்து என்னன்னா, அந்த கம்பெனி வந்து எம்ப்ளாயி கிட்ட இருந்து அமௌண்ட் வாங்கியிருக்காங்க, அது வந்து அவனோட சேலரி எக்ஸீட் ஆகலைன்னா நாட் அ டெபாசிட். கம்பெனி எம்ப்ளாயி கிட்ட இருந்து லோன் வாங்குறாங்க, அந்த லோன் அமௌண்ட் வந்து அவனோட சேலரிக்கு மேல இருக்கு. சேலரியே 10 லட்சம், ஆனா எம்ப்ளாயி கிட்ட இருந்து கம்பெனி ஏதோ லோன் 10 லட்சத்துக்கு மேல வாங்கியிருக்காங்க அப்படின்னும் போது அப்போ இட் இஸ் கன்சிடர் ஆஸ் டெபாசிட். அவன் சேலரி 10 lakh, ஆனா கம்பெனி 9 lakh தான் வாங்கியிருக்காங்க, இட் இஸ் நாட் அ டெபாசிட். ஆல் தோஸ் கைண்ட்ஸ் ஆஃப் கேஸ் ஸ்டடி கொஸ்டின்ஸ் வில் பி தேர். ஓகேவா? ஸோ ஃபோக்கஸ் மச் ஆன் தோஸ் கைண்ட்ஸ் ஆஃப் திங்ஸ். ஓகே, அதே மாதிரி வந்துட்டு இப்போ வந்து ஒரு கம்பெனி வந்து ரிலேட்டிவ் கிட்ட இருந்து லோன் வாங்குறாங்க, அதே டெபாசிட்ஸ்ல இருக்கும். ரிலேட்டிவ் கிட்ட இருந்து லோன் வாங்குறது வந்து பிரைவேட் கம்பெனி வந்து ரிலேட்டிவ் கிட்ட இருந்து லோன் வாங்குறாங்க. அப்போ அந்த ரிலேட்டிவ் வந்து என்ன கொடுக்கணும்னா, ஒரு என்ஓசி கொடுக்கணும், நோ அப்ஜெக்ஷன் லெட்டர் கொடுக்கணும், தட் திஸ் லோன் இஸ் நாட் அ பாரோடு லோன். இவனுக்கு கடன் கொடுக்கறதுக்காக இன்னொருத்தன் கிட்ட கடன் வாங்கி நான் இவனுக்கு கடன் கொடுக்கல, நம்ம கிட்ட இருக்கிற காசு தான் நான் கொடுத்தேன், இவன் என்கிட்ட கடன் கேட்டான் அப்படின்றதுக்காக நான் இன்னொருத்தன் கிட்ட கடன் வாங்கி இந்த கடனை கொடுக்கல அப்படின்னு ஒரு ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ல கொடுக்கணும். ஸோ அப்போ கொடுத்துருந்தா ஓகே, அப்போ இந்த என்ஓசி ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் இஸ் ஆல்சோ இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ஓகேவா? ஸோ ஆல் தோஸ் திங்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஸோ அது ரொம்ப கீனா பாரு. இந்த பி கேட்டகரியில அந்த டெபாசிட்ல அந்த செக்மெண்ட்டை நான் ஏ கேட்டகரின்னு சொல்லுவேன். ஓகே, ஸோ பி கேட்டகரியில டாப் ப்ரையாரிட்டி டெபாசிட்ஸ்ல ஆர்பிஐ வந்து ஒரு 15 to 16 ஐட்டம் நாட் அ டெபாசிட்னு கிளாசிஃபை பண்ணியிருப்போம். ஸோ அது வந்து செம்ம இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ஓகே, ஸோ மேக் ஷுர் அட்லீஸ்ட் ஃபார் ஏ கேட்டகரி ஐட்டம் ப்ரீவியஸ் இயர் கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ஏஓசி ஒரு சாப்டர் நாளைக்கு ஆரம்பிக்கிறீங்களா, ஏஓசி படிக்கிறீங்களா, அப்படியே ப்ரீவியஸ் இயர் கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர் 5 பேப்பர் எடுத்து ஒன்லி ஐடென்டிஃபை ஏஓசி கொஸ்டின் அண்ட் ரீட் இட். என்ன சொல்றான், இந்த மாதிரிலாம் கேட்கறானா, தென் யூ வில் கமிட் மிஸ்டேக் ஹியர். இட்ஸ் ஓகே டு கமிட் மிஸ்டேக் ஹியர், பட் இட் இஸ் நாட் ஓகே டு கமிட் மிஸ்டேக்ஸ் இன் எக்ஸாமினேஷன் ஹால். ஓகே, ஸோ ஹோப் யூ காட் சம் வேல்யூ அடிஷன் ஃப்ரம் திஸ் செஷன். எனிஒன் ஹேவிங் எனி டவுட்ஸ்? இந்த 8 சாப்டர் ஏ கேட்டகரியில இருக்குல்ல, பிகாஸ் ஐ ஹவ் கிளப்டு 1 and 2 டாப் நாட் சாப்டர். இந்த சாப்டர் மட்டும் நீ படிச்சா கூட நீ 40 வாங்கிடலாம். தோஸ் ஆர் இன் தட் நெக் ஆஃப் த மூமெண்ட். சார் ஆஃபீஸ்ல இப்பதான் சார் லீவ் கொடுத்தாங்க, நாளைக்கு தான் சார் எனக்கு டே 1, நான் என்ன சார் பண்றது, ஒரு குரூப் எழுதுறேன் சார், அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ் படிக்கணும், டாக்ஸ் படிக்கணும். இந்த 8 சாப்டர் நல்லா படி, ஒரு செக்ஷன் விடாம தரோவா படி. ஒரு செக்ஷன் விடாம ப்ரீவியஸ் இயர் கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர்ல இருக்கிறதோ ஆர்டிபில இருக்கிறதோ ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணிப்பார். இஃப் யூ டன் தட், சூப்பர். நோபடி கேன் stop you from getting 40. Top notch 7 chapters. These 7 chapters are like your kangal. Okay. From these chapters, you can come. At times, sir, what's the share capital and debenture? At times, 5 mark per day, sir. Let it be. So many sections are there. Important section, of course, you should study that. But so many sections are there. B category na omit pannom அர்த்தம் கிடையாது. அதாவது A categoryல சொன்னதை செஞ்சுட்டு அடுத்து B categoryக்கு வரணும். டைம் பத்தல. ஃபாரின் கம்பெனி சாப்டர் படிச்சுட்டேன், இன்டர்பிரிட்டேஷன் படிச்சுட்டேன், டெபாசிட் படிச்சேன், சார்ஜ் படிச்சுட்டேன், ஷேர் கேபிட்டல் படிக்க டைம் பத்தலான்னும் போது பி கேட்டகரியில எது டாப் நாச் ப்ரையாரிட்டி அதை முடிக்கணும் அட்லீஸ்ட். ஸோ வி ஷுட் நாட் ஸ்டக் ஒன்லி வித் பிளான் ஏ. That is why MS Dhoni is considered as greatest captain. Okay, if plan A doesn't work, you should have plan B, plan C, plan D. At the moment la iதை implement பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கணும். எப்படி சக்சஸ் ஆகிறதுக்கு worst scenarioல போக கூடாது நம்ம. Okay, all possible best scenarioல நம்ம அதை we should do. Okay, so anyone having any doubts ma with respect to law presentation part we have covered. What are the mistakes we will do, அது covered. ஸோ எவ்வளோ காஷியஸாக கொஸ்டின் படிக்கணும், எப்படி படிக்கணும், ஏன்னா தானோன்னு லிமிட் படிக்கக்கூடாது, லைன் பை லைன் லிமிட்டை படிக்கணும். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வி சா தட் அண்ட் நவ் வி சா த ப்ரெசன்டேஷன் அண்ட் வி சா தி A category, B category items also. So anything else, anyone having any doubts other than this? One-liners is okay for conclusion. Yes, of course. One-liners can be used as used for conclusion. Okay. Other doubts? Some comments have been there. Yeah, Aditya asked you, sir, is one-liner okay for conclusion? Yes. Can I write analysis and conclusion together? It is better to underline the important words in the provision. Yes, of course, you should, underline the keywords. That's what we were seeing in the thing. If question asks about a particular concept in a section, should the provision include only about that asked provision or the entire? If it is like, if it is general, then you have to like see CSR is such a huge big provision section. If a CSR la verum applicability patti ketta, you have to write only applicability. You should not write the entire provision. You should not write the entire provision. And when you are writing, they are asking you about applicability, write applicability provision, underline that. Okay, in pencil you underline that. Write it in a point wise. That would be more preferable. Even for the evaluator, he is also a human being. He is also evaluating with the scanned copy. Let's make his job more simpler. Okay, and we write the exact required thing. We will write it. Okay, so yes, then what else? Any doubt? What we should do if we have loss? A or 2 minus. Sir, if there is a direct question, which, one second. If there is direct question which we can't answer format, how to answer them? This is PAC or telling provision analysis and conclusion format. If it is a direct, boss, I say first of all, they never ask for direct questions with respect to law. Okay, whatever it is coming, if you are lucky enough to have direct question, your batch, your set question paper is the easiest question paper. If so, it happens for your batch, then you can just write the definition. Most probably, if they are asking you a direct question, that could be from General Classes Act. That could be from General Classes Act. General Classes Act, what they will ask you means, includes, and or which is what to say, exhaustive definition, inclusive definition. Those definition part they might ask you in a direct question. If they ask in a direct question, just write it in a direct question. Only case is given, case study is given, we use what? Provision, analysis, and conclusion. If not a case study question, if it is a direct question, just go with it. Okay, just write whatever you have asked, just write and come. Yes,
So
ma'am.
in any previous attempt, does they asked more than 2 or 3 penalties?
Yeah, I
Like,
have to address this. Thank you for reminding this, boss. My
it's very hard.
maths, when I studied in my foundation, I mean the CPT time and all, my maths for foundation legendary teacher, he used to tell us, if you work out this chapter, the mark they are going to ask you is for 1 mark, or maximum it can come for 2 mark. Okay, don't only be focused on getting full mark. At times, time management also important. You have to study other chapters also. The differential and integration, those chapters are there. You might work out 100 questions. ICA will ask one new question in new format, 101 question, it will be coming. Okay, then what you will do at that time? So by to attend that 1 mark or 2 mark or maximum 3 mark, you have to work. You have to invest more number of time. It feels like, do I need the 2 or 3 mark by spending so much hour? It's okay. In that 50 mark or 100 marks, right now QA is 100 marks, right? In that 100 mark, it's okay to take risk of 3 mark. Okay, remaining chapters I can prepare nicely. If I for that 3 or 4 mark, I'm going to put my heart and soul only on integration and forgetting all other things, that 2 or 3 is not that worth, my opinion. What I feel and I'll tell, but when it comes to this provision part, this penalty part and all, every chapter, totally 147 sections are there for the 10 chapters.
For A category, there is more penalties for accounts of company.
Every section one.
Yeah, to remember in that chapter only, it's very difficult. In accounts to come.
Yeah. No need, no problem. It's okay. It's okay to lose 1 mark. In every question I say for every 100 marks, my entire paper, ICA is not going to ask you to write the penalties, all those things. I would suggest you to go with the penalty only for this audit and auditors chapter. Only one section is there, section 147, punishment for contravention. That too for our knowledge. We are the future auditors, all those things. So we should know that. So study only punishment for contravention. And this thing you can study. In other law, you can study. In other law, penalty you should study. Corporate law, no need. Corporate law, every section almost we will be having some kind of penalty, all those things. So chapter now or anjar section we will be having penalty section. Therefore, I will tell it's okay to lose that 1 mark or 2 mark. If you want to remember that, you will forget the other entire part of you will remember only the provision, you will forget all other things. It's okay to lose 1 or 2 mark. Okay, it's fine. But in this FEMA and LLP, most importantly from LLP. So if it comes to punishment and penalty, study for LLP chapter, study for FEMA, study for audit and auditors chapter, and dividend chapter, because this chapter, punishment mattume exclusively one section is there. So if you see section 127, punishment 171, section number 127 is for punishment for contravention for the company with respect to dividend chapter. So, and again 147, audit and auditor chapter. So study this. This is enough. Okay. And damn sure you should study for LLP. And I'm sure you should study for LLP. Okay. And might be in 1 or 2 MCQ they can ask. This management chapter is there, no? Management and administration. ADT, MGT 7, annual return file for now. In that, what is the delay for annual return punishment? Like this, very selected provisions you study for penalty. Not all the subject, all those things don't study. Even I'm telling for books of accounts, person responsible for preparing books of accounts, that is not a penalty. That is punishment section. You can study that. That and all you should study. That limit, they will be telling you 2 years imprisonment, fine may extend to 5 lakh or to 1 lakh or 50,000, whichever is higher. Already we are having a lot of provisions to remember. Then we are having tax provisions. Then we are having GST provisions. Is this human brain or what? So it's okay to leave marks if it comes in that provision. Don't for the 2 or 3 marks, do not stress much. Okay, fine. But LLP you should study. And annual return you study, dividend that 127. I'm telling it specifically. Section 127, 147, annual return provisions, and LLP chapter. Only for this fourth chapter, you study the this penalty in numerical terms. I'm telling. Okay. Person responsible for preparation, that and all you have to study. Okay. Right. What else? Any other doubts? Namaste Aditya for company. Having its Indian principal base of foreign company, having its Indian principal base of business at Ranchi, Jharkhand, is required to deliver various documents to registrar of companies under the provisions. State where should the company deliver such document? Sir, for this question, ROC Delhi is the answer. How can I frame it in a way for 5-mark question? Okay, if ICA asks this question for 5-mark question, then everybody would be very, very happy that, but you won't do. Okay, so just I will tell you how you can answer this question. What if I were in your place? What I will do? I will just write as per provisions of. Even though I know the section number, I will be like, why? I will go with as per provisions of Companies Act 2013. Foreign company, I will write the law. They have to deliver their documents to the Delhi jurisdiction ROC. In the given case, Namaste Limited, okay, a foreign company. So having place of business, all those things, I will write the question itself, not the entire question till the Ranchi, Jharkhand. I will write. They have to deliver the document to the Delhi jurisdiction. Okay, I will just write. And if possible, I will write what are the documents. If it is a 5-mark question, what are the documents that circular, certified copies, all those documents will be there, that to be attested. All those things I will be writing there. In like this kind of simple question, and I won't ask for 5-mark. You saw, that November 23 question paper, CSR provisions. It was almost half a page here, one full page, another full page. For that itself, we ask for 5-mark on this kinds of question. And foreign company and all, maximum you can expect is what? Around 4 to 5 marks. That is maximum. And that too, one single question coming from that. It is I can't tell it is easily. It is not possible. But then that is the easiest paper ever given by the ICA. Okay, I also started when reading only Namaste came. So he's asking, I thought you are asking some doubt. Then only I understood, okay, Namaste Limited. Right. Anyone? Any doubts, boss? Aditya, any doubts? Mahida, any doubts, ma'am?
Awesome. Thanks a lot, sir.
No, it's okay, ma'am. Welcome. I thank to Hariharan sir for just giving me this opportunity. So he has my first, I can tell this statement. Yeah, I can tell this statement anywhere. For actors Kamal Haasan and Rajinikanth, they will be telling Balachandar only introduced me. In my life, Hariharan sir and Shanmuganathan sir, these both faculties, they only first gave me, Premier Academy only just gave me first opportunity to take class and everything. Now, I thank sir for giving me this opportunity to address you all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your valuable time, Naveen.
Thank you, sir.
All of you, hope you enjoyed the session. Prepare well. Wish you all the very best for the examination. Tomorrow, we are having how to prepare preparation strategy for strategic management, SM paper. Timing 9:30 to 10:30 is the time. Evening, night 9:30 to 10:30. We are going to discuss about preparation strategy for strategic management, SM paper. Okay. Meet you soon. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.